All right, so I got North Augusta in here. Just played Glen Hills, lost 54-52. First question is to you, Tez. How you think the game went
The
overall?
game it was a pretty smooth game, man. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I just wish we could have won. I'm a competitor. I always like to win, no matter what the situation may be. I should have been a little bit more aggressive, took a couple more shots, but like I said, all together we had fun, enjoyed
Um,
ourselves.
I asked you that towards the end, but overall, you think y'all did better than people expected y'all to do? Is that good enough for y'all?
Nah, never, cause I feel like we supposed to come everywhere and win, like, and that's what people expecting just cause we from across the water, like they gonna come in here and beat us whole time. I'm looking to win the championship, like that right there just got me sick to my stomach.
There's more to you. What went into not playing him a little more? You gotta pick the mic up. Pick the mic up.
Oh, my bad. Okay. No, we just started the game off with the group that we worked with a little bit, and as the flow of the game went on, he wasn't going to sit long. So
Got you.
in the flow of the game, man, he came in there and did what he did, and that's why he didn't lead. The floor. So that's on me. I take that on me. But once he got going, I couldn't take him off the floor. So
Yeah, I think you had a few people that were playing. I don't know the guy name. I'm just say the white boy. He shoots pretty well.
Yeah.
He surprised me a little bit. What about what went into not playing Walt more?
Just the flow of the game sometimes, man. It wasn't. People don't understand, man. I don't just coach like just for the alumni. Like I coach to coach. So in the flow of the game, sometimes, man, when it's rocking, you just let it flow a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've been knowing these guys all my life, so it's nothing personal. It's just the flow of the game. Being a coach. And we competitive, we want to win. So things like if Tez is rocking, and you got guys like Jesse rocking, sometimes you gotta let them flow and let them go. So.
Right. Was there anything particular Glen Hills did that y'all felt like y'all couldn't maybe overcome or?
Like I feel like we beat ourselves. Like I said, we supposed to close the game better than that. We had the ball. We were up 5 with like a minute and something to go. So that's just all about closing the ball, getting better shots towards the end of the game. And then we shooting long threes, getting long rebounds. They taking off. We ain't getting back in transition. Little stuff, beating ourselves.
And I think we did send Glen Hills to the line a lot. Besides Aubrey and the other guy, man, like jump shots wasn't falling. So, but if you get guys multiple free throw shots, they in the game. So,
Right.
us being up 5 with momentum, and we come down, like Ted said, take a long shot, and then we foul a couple times. Them guys
2 times in a row, 3 times in a row.
2 times in a row. So the free throws they missed in the first half, they capitalized in the second half. Yes, sir.
Then the time ticking. This is a running clock.
One thing I noticed was that the zone seemed to work for y'all at the beginning. What made y'all deviate from that?
With the zone, it was working. I think it was working as we were playing, but we were missing shots. And staying in it, I think Glen Hills figured out with Jarrell, IQ, getting guys in the right position to make the shot. So our rotation became late. So as we sub and say got Tess and the bench in, the guys wanted to go man, so we ended up going man.
One of the questions I want to ask you in particular have to do with the game, but I've been getting tagged a lot today about you guys wanting to get in other schools from Carolina. How did y'all feel being the outsiders coming here? Like, what do you think about the whole environment or the vibe or whatnot? And could you see Carolina having something to this effect across the water?
I say being, deep in the basketball and CSRA, I knew what type of environment it was going to be because it's been I won't say a pioneer, but just all my years through basketball and being around these guys, I knew coming across here and being like the only team from Carolina, it may want other Carolina teams to play, and they could also branch off and do something else. But I felt confident, man, because me being in high school in my years, Ted's playing high school ball, playing against Augusta school, Richmond County schools, it just really give us the opportunity to showcase again that we can play. And I gave many thanks to David because I know that opened a lot of questions up for a lot of people. Why this school? Why that school? But it just happened to be a humbug, and I think for the last 2 or 3 years I've been bugging David a little bit, so I kept it on his brain. But we just appreciative, man. And like I say, as a coach, been doing it for a while. I take accountability for our loss, but also I give the praises to the guys who came out from their busy schedule, from their family, traveling in 3 or 4 hours to come play. So we just thankful, man, and I wish I was playing again a little later, but man, we
Yep.
back.
I just want to say anybody that'll just put us in every event y'all got scheduled, we need to be in it. As you can see, we competitors and we're gonna come to compete every time.
One thing I will say is a lot of players had a lot of respect for you. I heard them talking about you just on the sidelines and stuff like that. So apparently, like, you put your work in. Everybody know you can play.
Definitely. Like, I ain't hooping in over a year. Like, I still got coaches contacting me to this day. But this event, see, people don't even know. Like, this event just said it, like, kind of put a fire up on me because, like, I hate losing that bad that I want to go back to school and win something else. Just to, like, you feel me, bro? I'm that mad about that loss, and I ain't played basketball like I ain't played for a school in over a year.
And the guys like Tez and a lot of his peers can attest to that. Like, he put the work in high school when he come play Summer League, when he come play different events. He know he can put the work in, so he's a big asset to us. And I like to say, calling him, I hit him on Snap, I text him, he's like, man, say less. And that was it.
I'm getting ready 2 weeks in advance.
He calling me to work out. I just know I'd be out of town, but I knew he was ready. He sent me a message, hey, man, I've been working. So guys like he lives to fire, man, and we just rolled his shoulders, man, and we appreciate that. Like I say, as a coach, I would love to do better to make sure we put a win out, but I'm thankful to be a part of it.
This is the last question I got. I just want to know, what went into that play? I think the score was 52-52, I'm not mistaken, maybe.
Yeah.
And you had a time, or 54-52 rather.
Yeah.
You had a timeout, and then y'all inbounded the ball, but y'all dribbled it for a while, and then y'all called another timeout. What was supposed to be the play around that time?
Go ahead.
They went zone. We drew up a play for man. They went zone right out of timeout, and our teammates didn't notice it. So, like, everybody was just sitting there. That's why you see me dribbling, blocking back. I'm waiting on the screen to come, but like I said, it was a play set up for I was supposed to run into him. But when it's a zone, you can't run the same play. That's why we had to call timeout again, draw something else
We
up.
called another timeout. In the timeout, I told him if they do go back man, we have that play ready to go back to Tez, and then we drew up a zone play that got us maybe 2 to 3 good looks. So if they did, so we had 2 things ready with whatever defense they get in. And guys, the shots guys made early, it just came up short.
Right. I mean, overall, like I said, if y'all watched any of the episodes, I think that y'all did way better than a lot of people expected y'all to do. So I think people was like on the edge of their seats towards the end of the game, with y'all being up with like 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think y'all competed. Definitely came and got your respect. So if nothing else, y'all got your respect.
And the last thing, man, like whatever we do in basketball in North Augusta, it don't surprise me. It just more people get to see us forefront because you can read the newspaper. Not many people traveling across the bridge to watch the North Augusta game, but if they hear a Laney Josie, a Glenn Hills Butler game, people from all over gonna check it out because that's just how it is. But what them guys do, from even guys from Antonio back late 90s to guys like Ted, this don't surprise me. We just, again, be an event so people can see it put together. And then, like Ted said, we want to play any event from Augusta to North Augusta, anywhere. And like I say, guys will tell you, like, man, them guys can really hoop. And for all the other teams that want to play from South Carolina, like David said, we're going to put that together. And we're going to compete and make that happen.
I'm definitely ready to see David put that together. A South Carolina event, I think that'd be dope. But I appreciate the time, man. And good luck for the rest of the day, fellas.
Thank you.